Welcome back, guys, to another lap guide from OG Bob 1. This time we are at the 24-hour Le Mans. I don't have this car, so I can't show you the inside of it, so I'm gonna have to show you my racing helmet. Look at that. So there's the time to be achieved, the goal time. That's the top time set in the world, which is a blistering time, and my time there, which is well within the goal time. And before we get into this, if you guys could subscribe, that'll help me out massively, trying to get to 500. And leave a like on this video, trying to get 5 likes. See if you lot can get that. And we'll get into the lap guide. Quite a long lap, this one, so you have to pay attention. Coming into our first marker. The first board on your right, the red board, hard onto the brakes. And watch how I cut it here. Cut that whole rumble strip and that one without invalidating the lap, but we nearly did there, got away with it. Into your next marker here as the road straightens out, so as that grass gets right to the edge of the line there, just after that brake, keeping it tight, roll back on the accelerator. Do not touch these or they will invalidate your lap, so be careful. Into our next marker here. This is more of a let off of the accelerator, then brake, turn in. As you see, I'm back on the accelerator. And you'll maintain that speed all the way down the straight. Next marker here, the 100 meter, just before that, hard onto the brakes, and you'll see again there's a lot of cutting the lines here as much as possible. Again, cutting that to get back on the accelerator early to get the speed down the straight, which is very, very important. Your next marker again is the 100 meter, so we're going to do the same as the last corner but the opposite way. So hard onto the brakes, cutting that rumble strip there, hard off the brakes, back on the accelerator early, down into the straight. So here again, it's where the road straightens out. So as you can see, the end of the bend, hard onto the brakes, keeping it tight here, and back on the accelerator. So coming down here, you don't need to brake at all. Just keep on the accelerator, keep it tight. And here, just where that grass splits, right there, just before that, hard onto the brakes. And as you see here, I'll run wide, but we keep it on track, keep the momentum going. Your next marker here, the middle sign on the right. Go hard onto the brakes. It's a hard turn, 90-degree turn here. And again, I'll run wide. So there's 2 corners there, which if you do use this, you could benefit at least 300ths, half a second there on them 2 turns. And coming into a little bit more of the technical part of the track here, which still isn't too difficult, but it's just about maintaining speed. So at the end of this little run of grass strip here, give it a nice brake and turn in, keeping that momentum on the accelerator all the way. Again, turning, accelerating. Around here, no braking really, just a brake and keep it in tight. So you can let off the accelerator and just brake. You have a marker here, you need to brake here to stop yourself and get yourself as close as you can to the rumble strip on the left, back on the accelerator. As you see at the exit of the turn, it tightens. Coming into our last 2 turns here now. Here, just before, as the pit lane goes off, start braking before that. Cut the rumble strip again. And your last marker is this rumble strip on the right, the start of it, hard onto the brakes. Again, cutting the rumble strip as much as possible to get that line. We'll go back here to show you. Look how much we're across that to get this line here and through for the gold time. Hope this helps you out. We'll let it run again for you so you can see it with no edits, and we'll see you in the next one.